Harlequin Shadow here, performing from Quarantine Dragon Con, or however it will be billed. I've not performed at Dragon Con previously as Harlequin Shadow, but I have performed out there with in the company of the inimitable comedy rock geek Mikey Mason. But this is my solo stuff, and so I hope you give it a listen. I hope you enjoy it. So here we go. With this first song, it's The Things We Carried. And so if you're a tabletop RPGer, especially old school ones, original Dungeons & Dragons, Gary Gygax, all that stuff, you know that one of the most important things that you have to do from the outset when making your character, of course, is determining your equipment. And so this song is about that and about the most important piece of equipment at all. Heading down to the dungeon deep below. Gotta get a few things before we go. Stop by the village general store. We have some gear, but we need more. And in my bags are iron rations, tinder fists, caltrops, torches, water skins. No one really needs a change of clothes. Block and tackle, miners pick, iron spikes, thieves toolkit. I've got 50 feet of hempen rope. And of course the most important, and I got my trusty 10-foot pole. Wandering around the wilderness, you never know what you might have missed. Here's the forest general store. We've got other gear, but we need more. And in our bags are bullseye lanterns, oil flasks, backpacks, pouches, wood cutting axes, woolen blankets with matching bedrolls. Crampons, wolves, bane, fishing nets, spyglasses, firewood, pavilion tent. Who cares if we don't have any snow? 'Cause I've got my trusty 10-foot pole. Hunting undead is a deadly job, but tombs and corpses are great to rob. Drop on by the monster hunter store. To be prepared, we need more. Grappling hooks, crowbars, hammers, water clocks, hourglasses, silver mirrors, maces, clubs, and flails to break up bones. Sacks of garlic, wood, and stakes, holy water to liquidate them. Safe from traps, we know which way to go. I tap my trusty 10-foot pole. We've adventured for many a year. Dungeon Master found us a new foe to fear. A strange new beast that makes no sense. A monster calling conference. I guess we should toss the portable ram, the extra armor, and all these empty bags. Maybe instead bring a change of clothes. The old magic weapons we kept just in case. Even with bags of holding, we ran out of space. Besides, we need somewhere for all the gold. The fishing nets are tangled, used all the hempen rope. The block and tackle's gone, the water clock broke. Got no room for the hundreds of idols we stole. got a smaller tin, the garlic's all gone bad. Hope we won't miss all the things we had. Surely this will lighten our loads, but we've still got our iron rations, tinder flint, torches, cattle chops, water skins. At least we switched to using silk and rope. Not everything can fit in a portable hole. Got to stash the coins we got from what we sold. But I kept my trusty 10-foot pole. Thank you. The things we carry. This next song I'm going to do, growing up, you know, I was old school gamer, and so one of the most important things to happen to me then was Dragonlance, right? And Dragonlance, my favorite character, of course, Raceland. And I wanted to be Raceland, right? And then over time, I realized I really wasn't Raceland. And while I'm not quite Caraman, I'm definitely not Raceland. But their relationship always fascinated me. I wrote this song about it, and I realized during the process of that the relationship between the two of them is very similar to the relationship that I have had with my younger brother, who, like Raceland, has passed beyond the veil. And so this is about the two of them. Brother, can you hear me? It's dark and late at night, and I should be here sleeping. Kids put out the light. Shadows from the candles make pictures on the wall. Wrapped inside the silence, no laughter there at all. And all along the test of time, it seemed like it was fate. Walking down the narrow line, my brother, are you dreaming? Out beyond the gate. Eyes ticked away the moments like falling grains of sand, alone in the darkness, reaching out a hand, facing down the dragons, demons deep within, sword and staff between us, battle we can't win. And all along the test of time, it seemed like it was fate. Walking down the narrow line, my brother, are you dreaming? Out beyond the gate. Magic was the refuge, the home within the mind. Souls forged together, debts to pay in kind. The silence isn't golden, the crystal cracked and blind. Lean on me, brother, I'm here beside you one last time. Words cut like daggers, drawing blood from steel, bleeding you no longer, a wound that never heals. Two sides of the doorway, mirror without glass, captures both reflections, heading down their paths. Harlequin's Shadow. Thank you very much. Be safe.
Hello, My name is Jonah Knight. This is my first Dragon Con cameo. For about 6-7 years, I was a guest, a featured musical act, and a musical guest of honor at conventions and festivals up and down the eastern seaboard from New Jersey to South Carolina. And I am happy to be here with you on this fine day. Oh, hey, I should put the cape on the right fret, right? I'm like Christmas lights still up on Labor Day. Something from another time and place, casting a familiar shade. I keep seeing things out the corner of my eye, faces and places from a former life, when we were all together, when we were all together. Sometimes I feel like flying dandelions, and sometimes this city feels like it ain't even trying. But I'm working to hold on to these things that I can barely remember. I'm trying to keep on reminding you of when we were all together, when we were all together, when we were all together, back when we were all of us together. The brightest light from your cityscape just runs up my electric bill, and my full moon like ancient runes dancing on my windowsill. And Cameron's dog still walks these streets now, everybody knows her name. We may change, but all these ghosts are the same. From the creatures swimming down in the deep blue sea, and the spirits flying around snowy mountain peaks. There's one little town where the road goes ever on. It's not where I was born, but it's where I come from. When I was all together, when I was all together, back when we were all of us together. A 5-minute drive through midnight skies, now shoulder to shoulder stars. From down in the dirt up through the universe, captured in a jar. Somewhere on Dakota Street, I carved everybody's name. And we may change, but all these ghosts are the same. I watched you rise up through the sky, leaving us in pouring rain. We may change, but all these ghosts are the same. Yeah, that's called All of Us Together, parentheses, all these ghosts. Is that right? Title something like that. It's on my album called South Dakota Album. Because what could be creepier than a concept album about South Dakota? This is also kind of new. This is my second song and my final song of this little moment. It's called What Lies Ahead. It's on my newest album called Songs of the Faithless. It is a full cast musical fantasy, epic fantasy audio drama. Yeah, so that's fun. So I'll play that for you, and then I will leave. But you should stay here. Took this boat, launched into the waves. Never made a map, I don't really know the way. But I trust the trade winds taking me north. I feel a pull to the farthest shore. What am I doing? There's a joy I can't contain. There's something in the air here that I cannot explain. Far off in the distance, the horizon calls my name. As the lantern, I am filled with flame. What lies ahead will never be the same. And I can hear singing in the wind, conjuring up places that I have never been, singing songs of my unfulfilled destiny, somewhere far across the sea. What brings starlight to all the darkest things? Secrets from far beyond, carried by a wing. My fate is a bauble dangling on a string. And as the lantern, I am filled with flame. What lies ahead will never be the same. Days at sea, navigate by dreams. It goes on the waves in the dark. The whales appear to be guiding me somewhere. Even in the darkness there are stars. Dawn was breaking when I woke, drifting up into sandy cove. Up upon the bluff, solitary tree, beside a shrine of stone, lost to history. The dragon stirs, the island shakes by the steps of the shrine. A figure waits, and I hear a spell in the language of old, hidden by the world tree in a shrine of stone. One uncharted island in the archipelago. As the lantern, I am filled with flame. What lies ahead will never be the same. Thank you very much. I hope you have a lovely Dragon Con.
Hi, everybody. I am Sunny Larson. For those of you who don't know me, I am a filk musician from Seattle, Washington. I put out my first solo CD last year. It's called The Space Between Notes. You can get it at my Bandcamp, which is right there on the banner. I also am the fiddle player for Vixie and Tony and a local Seattle band called Bone Poets Orchestra, as well as a one third of the string improv trio Menage a Trio with Betsy Tinney and Alexander James Adams. Normally, I do play the violin. You normally will have seen me on stage with the violin, but in these times, I don't have my band in my house, so I've had to learn the ukulele. um, so this is very exciting for me, being able to accompany myself, not something a violinist is used to. Uh, but we are going to give it a go. I'm going to play you two songs that are on my CD. This one is called Babylon Dreams. Stars shining all around you. Psychor appears and whispers they found you. Sun rising over Epsilon 3. Dream a little dream of me. Earth forces and Minari. Live here with Drazi and the Centauri. While Vorlons speak mysteriously. Dream a little dream of me. Dawn was beaten, but they linger on, dear, and still they resist. They're hoping that they can keep fighting. The Centauri feasts. Sweet dreams till rangers find you. Sweet dreams that leave the jump gate behind you. But when those spooks eyes sad as can be, dream a little dream of me. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. They call me the last Babylon, dear. In deep space I twist. Third age is beginning to dawn, dear. So I say this. Sweet dreams till shadows find you. Sweet dreams that leave those battles far behind you. And in those dreams your destiny see. Dream a little dream of me. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. That one was obviously about Babylon 5, which is one of my very favorite TV series ever. My album is called The Space Between Notes, so many of the songs on them are about space. Or in this next case of this other one, from space. This is the first piece that Commander Chris Hadfield ever played from the International Space Station. And I wrote to him and got permission to cover it. And so that's on my album as well. This one is called Jewel in the Night, and it is composed by Chris and Dave Hadfield. bright, jewel in the night, there in my window below. So bright, dark as the night, with all of our cities aglow. It's long been our way to honor this day and offer goodwill to men. And know wherever we go, it's come round to Christmas again. So far shines every star, there without limit to see. So grand, far away land, beckoning, calling to me. And let it be shown wherever we go, in all of the wonders above. With all that we bring, there's no finer thing than this message, this promise of love. Love for the families that gather below. Love for the stranger that you'll never know. For those who aren't with you, who wander above. So bright, jewel in the night, there lies the cradle we knew. Home of all that we love, and all of our memories too. It shall be our way to wander away and take with us all that we know, and never cease this message of peace from Bethlehem so long ago, and never cease this message of peace from Bethlehem so long ago. All right, thanks for watching. Again, I am Sunny Larson from Seattle, and visit my Bandcamp, and hope to see you online.
So hi there, and welcome to my wife's office, which she lets me borrow to use as a studio. This is my first time at DragonCon, so thank you so much for inviting me, and thank you all for watching and listening. My name is DJ McGuire. I play bass for Dimensional Riffs and the Nefarious Ferrets, and I also have a solo album called You're Not Cleared for This, which is available on the link below. I will be playing 2 songs from that album. The first one is called Starfleet Program Manager. It's inspired by a couple things. One, my very long history of working on various IT projects for the federal government. And the other is the fact that I am a huge Trek fan. And one day, as I went to see the Misbehaving Maidens, I noticed that one of the performers, Flint, was wearing a Trek Next Generation uniform with 4 pips, which is a captain, an 06, but she was wearing a gold tunic. Gold in Trek Next Generation, gold is not command. Gold is engineering or staff or whatever. So I took one look at that and I said, "Oh, you're a Starfleet program manager." And, everybody in the elevator laughed, and my muse started running its engines, and the result is this song. I was walking through the starbase to see my daughter off. Her first assignment out in space on the USS Chekhov. When down a clean-lit hallway came an officer to the fore. She wore a jumper of blue, and on her collar were 3 pips. No, that's 4. Now, I'm not the foremost Navy man. You all know this is true. But even I know ship commanders don't wear the color blue. She saw my look of confusion because her rank was higher. She said, "No, I don't run a starship. I command a dumpster fire. I'm a Starfleet program manager, so I can't do what I please. All the ships explore the galaxy while I sail bureaucraties. I'm a Starfleet program manager, so I don't go to the stars. But ask anyone here and they will swear I fly high at the local bar." I mentioned my daughter's vessel. She said they're all the same to me. I fly a computer console while they're out hopping galaxies. Wondered about that metaphor for a starship deep in space. She saw my confusion and simply muttered, "I'm not here for poetic grace. I'm a Starfleet program manager, so I can't do what I please. All the ships explore the galaxy while I sail bureaucraties. I'm a Starfleet program manager, so I don't go to the stars. But ask anyone here and they will swear I fly high at the local bar." I said, "Your job sure sounds frustrating, staying here while the ships are gone." She said, "I may never end up on a bridge, but at least there's one in this song." As I went to see my young one, I stopped and I turned to say, "Thank you for the conversation. I hope you get out there one day." She said, "Being a program manager has its share of its travails, but starship captains succeed or die, and they'll promote me if I fail. I'm a Starfleet program manager, so I can't do what I please. All the ships explore the galaxy while I sail bureaucraties. I'm a Starfleet program manager with all the nonsense that entails. But starship captains succeed or die, and they'll promote me when I fail." And that was Starfleet Program Manager. So the other song I'll play for you today is the title track from the album. It is of a similar vein because this one talks about my experience in government IT. That is, if I could actually tell you about my experience in government IT, because my work involves a clearance, which nearly all of you don't have. And that literally inspired the title for the song in the album, "You're Not Cleared for This." So instead of all of the things I could tell you, you get this song. I can't tell you who I work for, just the things that I can do. It would drive you to distraction. All the things I know are true, and I'd really like to vent all my frustrations here to you. But the clearance level means I cannot diss. So all I can say is you're not cleared for this. You'd never think that it's all true, the things that I did see. $5 billion simply lost, not by DOD. And don't even get me started on what goes on in IT. Oh, hang on, a jail cell's not something I'll risk. So I'll just drink more, 'cause you're not cleared for this. When the fake news comes up on my screen, it makes my head go boom. But the truth is just restricted to the people in the room where I heard it. So I must stay silent in the face of doom. I just flip the bird at my TV like this. And I scream, you bastards, you're not cleared for this. This bridge has been redacted. I've been at this now for 20 years. The things that I could tell, but non-disclosure agreements mean there is no way in hell that I'd spill my guts about it if you listen for a spell. So sit back, enjoy your ignorance and bliss, and thank your gods that you're not cleared for this. So again, I've been DJ McGuire. Thank you all so much again for listening and watching, and thank you DragonCon for inviting me. And let's do this all again next year, hopefully in the same place, right? We can still do that at some point, someday, can't we?
Hey, DragonCon, this is Chuck Parker. You probably know me as the bassist from the Blueberry Humdingers if you've been to DragonCon the last few years. I also do stuff by myself. And I'll be playing a couple of songs for you tonight or this morning or wherever you're watching this off of my record, World's Okayest, which I have CDs here, but you can buy it online at the bottom there. This song is about, the first one is called, it's about friendship and how I meet people and speak to them for years and never get their name. I will talk to people forever like that and, oh, hi, how are you? But everyone gets it. This song is called Hello Friend. Hello, friend. We've met before. We've seen each other several times a year. We talk and laugh at these events. Kind of pleasantries dispensed. But I've never, ever heard your name. Hello, friend. Where have we met? Was it a work thing or was it through the kids? I remember that you have a cat. Have strong feelings about bowler hats, but I've never, ever heard your name. My greatest social weakness is I get right to conversation. Small talk feels meaningless. I'd rather ideas avoid stagnation. Great at banking faces, no fear of polite embraces. But names are my greatest vexation. I love you, friend, but I don't know your name. I love you, friend, but I don't know your name. Your face is clear, your voice is too, but I've never, ever heard your name. Hello, friend, we meet here once again. I'm glad you like the new tunes, I do too. You hand me a CD to sign. Of course you want it personalized, but I've never, ever heard your name. Hello, friend, oh yes, my wife is fine. We all met last year at that charity thing. I remember yours like sparkling juice. So she's a botanist who studies ancient spruces, but I've never, ever heard her name. My greatest social weakness is I get right to conversation. Small talk feels meaningless. I'd rather ideas avoid stagnation. Great at banking faces, no fear of polite embraces. But names, they are my greatest vexation. I love you, friend, but I don't know your name. I love you, friend, but I don't know your name. Your face is clear, your voice is too, but I've never, ever heard your name. Hello, friend, oh yes, you changed your hair. We talked about it way back when. It was blonde when I saw you last. It's purple now, iconoclast, but I've never, ever heard your name. Hello, friend, of course I'll share a drink. Remember when we closed down that hotel bar? We talked of European politics, cotton fabric and brown dog ticks, but I've never, ever heard your name. My greatest social weakness is I get right to conversation. Small talk feels meaningless. I'd rather ideas avoid stagnation. Great at banking faces, no fear of polite embraces. Names, they are my greatest vexation. I love you, friend, but I don't know your name. I love you, friend, but I don't know your name. Your face is clear, your voice is too, but I've never, ever heard your name. Your face is clear, your voice is too. Just because I don't remember don't mean I don't like you. What Obi-Wan said was true from a certain point of view. But I've never, ever heard your name. All right, folks, that is Hello Friend. That's the song I can play anywhere. I play it at cons, I play it in bars, I play it in campfires, and I play it here in the room all by myself because that's where we are. I got one more for you. This one, I think we'll all appreciate it. It's a gaming song. This one's something that we all do in these games. It's called Roll Initiative. As you delve into dungeons deep, keep your eyes and senses peeled. Stealthily you'll creep, perhaps you'll catch the dark fiends unaware. Or perhaps you'll simply clank on through the place. In heavy plate you kick down doors, get right into their face, intending to intimidate and scare. In either case, when encounters loom, whether you sneak or stomp or dance gracefully into the room, rules insist one step before the violence flares. Roll those dice. Roll initiative, let them fly. Find out if you're slow or spry. Hope you get your licks in quick before your rogue gets devoured by a brick. Roll initiative, toss the dice. Roll it high or pay the price. Bonus actions don't mean a lot when dragon breath melts you in one shot. Roll initiative, stand strong and firm. The early bird surely gets the worm. Have confidence that the stars align, or that purple squid guy will flay your mind. Roll initiative, risk it all. Icosahedrons know if you stand or fall. Get that magic missile cast off first, or pretend to fall to that lich's curse. Roll initiative, swing your sword. Slay the foe, grab that treasure hoard. Quickly set the minions swarm ablaze, or end up sizzling a beholder's gaze. Roll initiative, take your shot. Hope and pray that your streak is hot. In the deities of fate we trust, or monster turns your sword into rust. Roll initiative, play to win. Drop your foe or take it on the chin. Trust the dice to tell the story. Go down in flames or bask in glory. Go down or bask in glory. All right, folks, that's my time. Once again, my name is Chuck Parker. You can find my record right here if you enjoy my stuff. Also, listen to all the other great people who are playing here, on all the folks I play with. So, have a good Dragon Con, folks. Enjoy.
Hi, everybody. We're Regdar and the Fighters. I'm fighter number 1. That laptop back there and DDR pad are Regdar. This next song is about our current political climate and the movies Starship Troopers 1 and 3. That's 1 and 3, not 2, not the book. Just those ones. It's called Starship Troopers. Come on, you apes, do you wanna live forever? Pretend all men must not one day die. When you could go out in a blaze of glory, watching evil insect creatures fry. Actually, fascism is good. Actually, fascism is fine. Actually, fascism is a reasonable way to run the whole world. We should try it out sometime. Co-ed showers are pretty awesome. We're gonna earn that hard R. Besides, most of us won't survive the runtime of the film. Basic training has killed 3 so far. Actually, fascism is good. Actually, fascism is fine. Actually, fascism is a reasonable way to run the whole world. We should try it out sometime. Power is power. Doogie Howser. Psychics will witness for us. Religious extremists will sell us out, and we will accept it because actually theocracy is good. Actually, theocracy is fine. Actually, theocracy is a reasonable way to run the whole world. We should try it out sometime. Thank you all very much for listening. We have one song left. It is called I Am Legend. It's about the Will Smith movie, which I have never seen. But I read the book and I saw one of the other movies and I read the Wikipedia synopsis. So I think I've got the salient points. You can follow us on Patreon and stuff like that. If you like us a lot. We record a bunch of songs. We release them for free. But if you pay us money, that would be nice. Zombie dogs and zombie girls, I love them both and hate to see them die. Read my blog, the last in the world. No one's here to see me cry. I'm the last man alive. I'm the last living guy. If they'd released the Snyder Cut, it It would have been the greatest film event. I was excited for it, but instead humanity had to end. I'm the last man alive. I'm the last living guy. I'd be legend if there were anyone but me. I'd be legend if there were anyone to see. Omega Man. Take care of each other, everyone. If we would all just vaccinate, you know that we would not be in this bind. Now I must re-kill the dead. You know that they consider that unkind. I'm the last man alive. I'm the last living guy. I'd be legend if there were anyone but me. I'd be legend if there were anyone to see. I'd be legend if there were anyone but me. I'd be legend if there were anyone to see. Omega Man. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to Night Sabers for helping film this with me, and thank you for DragonCon for hosting everything. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Hi, I'm Jordan, and this is McCartney.
I'm Alex.
And we are the Filk, and we are so excited to be invading your living room or your bedroom or your basement or your car, maybe even, to share with you a couple of our geeky jams. This first song is called 1001 Uses, and I think you'll find the content somewhat familiar. There's 1001 different uses for one of our favorite. Gotta stay in tech. It can open a lock, scam your home out. Call back the TARDIS, cut you out of a net. Can you hear the sound? And then you see the smile that shines across the darkest face. Sonic is love. Sonic is love. Sonic is love. There's 1001 different uses for one of our favorite. Galaxy tech. It can hack computers, create a brainstorm, blow up a dolly, and sink a ship. When you hear the sound, and then you see the smile that shines across the darkest face. Sonic is love.
think now more than ever, the doctor would really encourage us to use our love as a weapon instead of hate right now. There's a lot of that going around in the world, and I think the doctor would just keep telling us to keep on loving.
Preach.
So, who likes zombies? Do you like zombies, Alex?
No,
Does anyone like zombies?
they're scary
Why are they so scary?
because they eat brains.
We have a song about that, and we're going to play it for you right now. Cardi left. She's like, I'm not sticking around for this song. Zombies eating burgers at a burger joint. Zombies eating burgers at a burger joint. Zombies eating burgers at a burger joint. The burgers are made with brain burgers, burgers at a burger joint. Brain burgers, burgers at a burger joint. Brain burgers, the burgers are made with brain. Brain. 1, 2, 3, let's eat. Zombies eating burgers at a burger joint. Zombies eating burgers at a burger joint. Zombies eating burgers at a burger joint. The burgers are made with brain burgers, burgers at a burger joint. Brain burgers, burgers at a burger joint. Brain burgers, the burgers are made with brain. Nom nom nom. Burgers eating burgers at a burger joint. Zombies eating burgers at a burger joint. Zombies eating burgers at a burger joint. The burgers are made with brain burgers, burgers at a burger joint. Brain burgers, burgers at a burger joint. Brain burgers, the burgers are made with brain. Thank you so much for inviting us on to Dragon Con 2020. We are so excited to be a part of this, and keep on being nice and loving and being kind to one another. We are the Phil Collins. Check us out at thefilcollins.com or the Phil Collins on all socials.